Shalom everyone, a special edition over here. As you can see, I'm holding a picture of a really great rabbi from yesteryear. His name was Rabbi Yeshayah Steiner, Zecher Tzadik Libracha. Here on Gimel Iyar, which is tomorrow from the time of recording, it's going to be his yahrzeit. He was actually born in the English year 1851 and passed away in the year 1925, 99 years ago. It would later on become, I hope I'll pronounce it correctly, a Rebbe in the town of Bodrog Kerestir, which was actually near Miskolc in the country Hungary, naturally. So let's learn about the great rabbi over here. Many of you will have seen this photo in many people's houses. It's a famous photo where people put it on the doors or all throughout the house, and it's known as Sgula, to ward away mouses and those kinds of animals from the house also. So very incredible. This is a picture of the great rabbi. And let's look at a bit out of his history now that we are approaching his Hilula over here. It's going to be marking his passing. So friends, he was born in the year 1851 and came from great rabbinic heritage. His father was Rabbi Moshe, and also I believe his mother was Hensha Miriam Steiner, and they lived in the village of Zborov, which was near an area called Bardejov, which is in modern day Slovakia actually. So at the time I would assume it was Czechoslovakia. That's what the country was called. Naturally, that's what I would assume. Correct me if I'm wrong. When he was only he had suffered troubled ships, I think, at a very young age. His father had passed away, and it happened to be that while he was 12 years old, his mother sent him to study in Hungary with the great Rabbi Tzvi Hirsch of Liska, who was actually the author of a famous book, the Ach Pri Tzivua, also, which I think this great rabbi came from a great Hasidic dynasty itself. Okay, be that as is may. When Rabbi Tzvi Hirsch had passed away, and his son-in-law, Rabbi Chaim Friedlander, author of the great book, the Tal Chaim, succeeded him, Rabbi Steiner started traveling to Rabbi Chaim Halberstam of Sands over there. And after the passing of the great Rabbi Chaim of Sands, he became a disciple of Rabbi Mordechai Leifer. And what's interesting is that Rabbi Mordechai Leifer lived 70 years between 1824 to 1894. But he suggests that he moved to the town of which we stated before. Once again, I hope I pronounce it correctly, Bodrog Kerestir, which is naturally in Kerestir in Hungary also. And in this specific area, the great Rabbi Steiner became Hasidic Rebbe, as we say it, and became known as a miracle worker. Tens of thousands of Hasidim actually came to his court, to the Bet Din itself, which is very interesting. And many stories can be heard with regards to great miracles that occurred through the great Chacham, the great Rabbi. He was also known as hospitable and extremely hospitable also. And it's actually interesting, in this area itself of Bodrog Kerestir, many different hospitality projects have been taking place in the great rabbi's memory. And what's interesting here in Israel at the moment, I'm going to post hopefully a video tomorrow of there's so many different initiatives going on, different chesed organizations in the rabbi's memory. So as we said before, the famous image over here, Rabbi Steiner's actual image itself, as you can see the picture, many of you would be familiar with it, is used as an amulet by many Jewish people who believe that it can ward away mice. It's a very well-known thing over here. That's why we ourselves have it in our house. We put it in some of the walls also, which is very interesting. He had left great descendants, including his children were Rabbi Abraham, Christian wife of Rabbi Shmuel Gross, who was a rabbi, I believe, of an area called Krula, which is, I think, based in Romania or near the border of Hungary also. Rivka Feiger, who was a wife of the great Rabbi Reuben Chaim Klein, who was a rabbi of Snina. Where was Snina, friends? Let's go through a bit of a European geography tour. It was a town in Slovakia itself. And Rachel, the wife of Rabbi Yisrael Avram Ulta Landau, who was rabbi of Edelin. Now, where was Edelin? That was, I believe, based in northern Hungary, which was near the Budva River itself, and he was the author of the Beit Yisrael. And in the year 1925, he was succeeded by his son, Rabbi Abraham himself, respectively. Let's look at some of the descendants, including many great rabbanim, including Rabbi Yeshayah Dov Ruben, who became the Grand Rabbi of Kerestir in Borough Park in Brooklyn. There was Rabbi Naftali Grotz, passed away in 1987. He became the great Grand Rabbi of Kerestir, Berbesht. Where was Berbesht, friends? I think that was also in part of Romania, also, if I'm not mistaken. There was Rabbi Abraham Steiner, Rabbi Naftali Gross, naturally we stated before, married the granddaughter of Rabbi Yeshayah Steiner, and many more. And Rabbi Yeshayah Gross, he was the eldest son of Rabbi Naftali Gross of Williamsburg in Brooklyn, also, who became the Grand Rabbi of Kerestir Berbesht in Brooklyn, New York, and many great other Rabbanim also. And here it's going to be his yard site here on Gimel Iyar. So at the time of recording, we've just entered, I believe, Bet Iyar. So it's going to be on Shabbat. It's going to be the yard site of the great Rabbi. And let's light candles in his memory. So he was born in the year 1852 and passed away in 1920. There's two different opinions. One opinion says he was born in 1851, another one 1852, but he passed away in 1925. Naturally, the 27th of April, to give it its full title. Let's just confirm on the year if we can. I can't confirm on the year itself. According to another opinion, he was born in 1852. So there's differing opinions, but he was around 73 years of age when he passed away also. So please light candles in the great Rabbi's memory. And don't forget to watch the other videos I'm doing. And don't forget to subscribe also. So take care and wishing you a great night. Take care.